So, Sheikh Walid, I actually wanted to ask you. So, you mentioned obviously the issue about a person, if they never ever pray, then they're a disbeliever. But the Prophet ﷺ, he says, whoever leaves it, they've disbelieved. For us, it is hard to imagine somebody who never prays. You tell them, like, pray, and they're like, no, I don't want to pray, ever. Most people, even if they don't pray, if they're in the company of those who pray, they'll pray. They'll be encouraged to pray. So, what threat is that person under? Like, how dangerous is that for their Islam? The idea that I pray sometimes and I don't pray other times and what have you. Because you gave the example of somebody who never, ever, 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 ever prays.
Yeah, that person has zero Islam.
Okay.
But those who are missing salats,
Here and there.
their Islam is very small too. Very little of Islam they have. It's like your backbone. If it's broke, that's it. You can't stand up. You know?
So you might still be alive, but
it is one of the worst sins in Islam is to leave salah.
You know something?
Yani, it's worse than drinking alcohol. It's worse than fornicating. It's worse than homosexuality. It's worse than what I can tell you. What other major sins could have big in your mind? Worse than all this. Missing one salah is worse than all this together. But doesn't mean, oh, I'm going to go drink since I'm going to pray. That's not the point. The point is, it is worse, like it is more severe than these. There is no comparison between the amount of emphasis and the importance of salah comparing to the importance and the emphasis was given to how forbidden and haram these things. Worse than many major sins in Islam. It is one of the worst major sins that you can do is to miss the salah. That's why I'm saying this because should be fire inside your heart. Missing kida salah, you wake up in the morning and if there is nothing happen, you wake up at 9 o'clock and you don't care. Especially the vacation, you guys have off the next week. Maybe you guys wake up now to go to school so you pray on time. But next week, it doesn't mean that you wake up at 8 or 9 or 10 o'clock. Ya akhi, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, only one time or maybe twice in their lifetime, they missed Fajr prayer. And they have very legitimate reason. They overslept. They had someone to guard the time. You know what the guard the time means? One watch. And he overslept. And the Sahaba woke up while the sun in the middle of the sky. The heat waked them up. Do you know what the Sahaba were doing? Were crying, weeping, and they have the sand on the top of their head and like doing like this. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. We missed the salah. That's one time in their lifetime. Well, twice.
And the other one was in battle. شغلونا عن صلاة العصر.
لا, Al-Fajr also overslept.
No.
And some ulama said, no, it's one incident. Some ulama said it's two
oversleeping Fajr.
Yeah, two different incidents. Okay? And the other one in Asr, the Prophet ﷺ was engaged in a battle and they prayed in the end of the time. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam قال شغلونا عن صلاة العصر. Ya Habibi, Salat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, in the middle of the war, you are engaged in the enemy. Can you imagine? In the war, Allah said you still have to pray while you're walking, or in your flight, or if you're flying a jet, or while you are in your tank, or while you are in the jeep, while you're foot soldiers, you still have to pray. You don't miss the salah.
While you're resident, while you're traveling, while you're healthy, while you're sick, while you're standing, while you're sitting, while you're laying down.
Yeah, I cannot stand up. Sheikh, I cannot move my hand. You still have to pray with your eyes. For you to tell me I'm missing the prayer because I don't want to miss the game? Because I want to sleep? Because I'm working out? Because I am watching TV? Because I'm eating? And I'm not eating like you're hungry 100%. No, you're just like going to a restaurant. And Salat al-Dhuhr will go, Salat al-Asr will go, Maghrib will go. out. That's serious. And this is for me, if the only thing you go out tonight, making sure that this is something serious. As-salah is something I don't mess with.